Christians, make note of the verse here I have on the screen. Mark 10, 26 and 27. The disciples asked the Lord Jesus Christ a most poignant question. And he says, who then can be saved? Now they're asking this question on the heels of the Lord talking about how virtually impossible it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. To which the disciples asked Jesus Christ, well, then who can be saved? To which he replies, with men it is impossible, but with God all things are possible. They ask him a point blank question. Who can be saved? And he says, with men, salvation is impossible, and that it is only possible with God. Meaning, your free will amounts to nothing. It matters zero. It doesn't matter a little, doesn't matter a lot. It matters zero. There is nothing within the will of man that gives him the capacity to believe and be saved, because Jesus himself says here in verse 27 down here, with men, salvation is impossible. Now, I know there's many of you of the Arminian Pelagian perspective who are going to come up with but. They asked a very simple question to the Lord Jesus Christ. Who then can be saved? And what does he say? It is impossible. Which means that there is nothing within your will that gives you the ability or the capacity to come to him in faith. It must be something that is done by God, because only with God this is possible. Because with man, he states clearly that it is impossible with men. I don't know how much plainer this can be. I don't know how much plainer this can be. And if it takes an act of God to bring you to faith, then it also must be the work of God continually to keep you saved. So show me where your free will fits into this scenario when they ask the question point blank. Clearly, there's no way to mistake this. Who then can be saved? Jesus says, with men it is impossible. There are no buts. There are no exceptions. This is completely a work of God. Be provoked and be persuaded.